In this video, we're going to see how many times the Republicans have won an election for president, governor, and the U.S. Senate in each state since 2000. I've already done this for the Dems. Today, it's the GOP. We'll total up all the election wins for those three offices. We'll combine them into one number, and we'll see where the reddest states are over the past 2.5 decades. And remember, just like in the other video, sometimes there's special elections, sometimes there's recalls, sometimes there's party switches and independent candidates. I've explained it all in the past, but at the top, we've got 11 tiers of shading. We're going to do it by percentage, starting at less than 10% and going all the way up to 100. And remember, all these percentages are rounded. And again, this does take time to prepare, so if there's a mistake, let me know in the comments. So let's dive in. We'll start at less than 10%. And we've actually got two states where the Republicans have won 0 of those offices since 2000. Those two states are on opposite coasts. It's Delaware and Washington. Both of those states, at least 23 attempts and 0 wins for the GOP. Still under 10%, but more than 0. We've got New York, Oregon, New Jersey, California, Hawaii, and Connecticut. Up to the next tier, at least 10%, but less than 20. We've got Illinois, Minnesota, Maryland, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Michigan, and New Mexico. A little bit redder tier now, over 20%, but less than 30. It's Virginia. Then it's Colorado, and then in the Rust Belt, we've got Wisconsin. The next tier up, over 30%. We've got 4 states. First, it's Vermont. That state has 4 independent wins. Republicans have 10. Democrats have 15. That comes out to Republicans winning 34%. The next state also has independent wins. It's Maine, then New Hampshire. Finally, Pennsylvania is the last state in this tier. Up to the next tier, 40 to 49%. One state. That state is known to be pretty red today, but West Virginia only comes in at Republicans winning 48% of those elections. Now, over half, we've got a swing state. It's Nevada. Republicans 12 out of 22 wins there. Up to the next tier, 60% or more. We've got 4 states. It's Montana, North Carolina, Arizona, and Iowa. Now a darker shade of red, 70%. We've got Ohio, Missouri, Louisiana, and finally, it's Florida. If we go up another tier, at least 80%, we've got Kentucky, Kansas, Arkansas, Georgia, North Dakota, and last, it's Indiana. The second highest tier, 90% or more, it's Alaska, South Dakota, Tennessee, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and finally, it's Alabama. Republicans 21 out of 22 there. The remaining 5 states are all 100% success for the Republicans. Those states are Idaho, Mississippi, South Carolina, Texas, and Utah. All 5 of those, at least 21 out of 21 wins. And that completes the map. It's pretty much the opposite of the Dem map, but it shows you the strength of the Republicans. And over the past 25 years, these are really the reddest states out there. It might not look like it in West Virginia because Dems had so much success there, but that shows you how different political dynamics are at play in some of these states over the past 25 years. Different types of candidates can get elected in different states. It could be similar in a bluer state like Vermont, but Republicans have had a ton of success here. Yeah, they are under 10% in 8 states, but they're over 90% in 12. And in all but 2 states, Republicans have won at least one of those offices one time over these 2.5 decades. It's actually pretty impressive to see which states had 0 wins all these years for all these offices. So this isn't about the past 5 or 10 years. It goes back to the beginning of the century. So it might not represent what's going to happen in the next election, but it does go to show you some of the recent history and recent trajectory of some of these states in recent times. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about these red states? Which ones do you think are going to get redder? Which ones do you think are going to get less red? Let me know what you think about any of it down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to help support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.